Hey guys, and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know to generate more leads using Meta Ads. So if you have a bathroom renovation business and you want to know where your next job is coming from, or if you want to book yourself out months in advance with work, or if you have a bathroom renovation client who you're advertising for, you're in safe hands. Just watch this entire video. If you guys can see on my screen right now, this is one of my ad accounts for my clients who does do bathroom renovations. As you can see, we've been advertising for quite some time now, and we've gotten about 3,000 leads at $11 per pop. So we've spent about $36,000 or $37,000 if you're including the other campaigns as well. So first thing off the bat, when it comes to advertising, I'm going to be dropping these golden nuggets full of information throughout the video. I'm not going to timestamp them or anything, so make sure to watch it all. But advertising is easy, guys. It's super easy. At the end of the day, Facebook is a business. The Zuck wants to take your money, and the way he takes your money is to get you to advertise, right? So he's going to make it super easy to win. The idea is that he wants you to advertise as much as possible. That being said, guys, even though it's super easy to advertise and you're probably going to win, that doesn't mean you can just post whatever and just, advertise slop, right? What usually happens at the start of your advertising journey is that you're going to be getting really good results, everything's super cheap, you're going to be closing jobs. However, as time goes on, the cost per lead is just going to slowly increase. And that's because the population of the people you're advertising slowly shrinks over time, right? So don't be afraid if your cost per lead goes up. I would say the sweet zone is anywhere from $10 per lead all the way up to $30, $40, $50 per lead. But at the moment, during this current month, I think we're averaging around $20 per lead. Over a lifetime, $11 per lead, but that's pretty cool. Once you're in Ad Manager, you're gonna wanna click this button over here, click Create, and which campaign objective are we going to choose? Obviously, we're going to choose leads. So first things first, the campaign name. We're going to name this business name and then leads. We want to be super organized, right? Just like a sushi chef. He cleans the chopping board as he makes the sushi, so nothing gets cross-contaminated. If we just make one campaign, chuck everything in there, it's going to get messy and your ads aren't going to perform the best. So as we go down, I personally like to use the ad set budget. And what that means is that we're going to be allowed to choose how much budget goes into every single ad set. That will pretty much just let us have more control over pumping out what ads we want to pump out. So that's pretty much it in the campaign level. Let's go next. So in this advertising strategy, we're going to be controlling a variable, and this variable, we're going to be controlling the demographic. So in this case, I'm just going to do bathroom renovations. So that's the ad set name. What I like to do personally is website and instant form, and that allows Facebook to choose whether to show them a landing page or the instant form. In this case, I want to make it as simple as possible. We're going to just do the instant form. As we go down, performance goal, we want as many leads as possible. And then the daily budget, guys. This is super important. I personally like to suggest that you do at least minimum $30 a day. You can get by with something cheaper. I know I have a couple clients that have a cheaper ad spend around like $20, $25. However, when we're first starting out, we want to make sure that we gather as much data and statistics as possible. So increasing the budget is always a good idea. If you don't have roughly $1,000 a month to spend on ads, I would highly suggest you don't even do it in the first place. Right, so audience. So this is the main variable that we'll be controlling in this strategy. So for your location, you just want to put your city if you're a local business. So let's just say Sydney. And depending on where you're located, you can always drop a pin as well. And then however far you want to go, let's just say 30 kilometers. So if we click this button here, show more controls, we can set a minimum age. We're going to go more into the ICP or the ideal customer profile later in the video. However, if we just had to quickly visualize who's going to buy our bathroom renovation service, it's probably not an 18-year-old, so let's just jack that up. I'm going to say 23. That's a good number. So down here, custom audience is a super powerful tool. In this case, since we're advertising for the first time, we probably don't have any custom audiences. However, what this is once you start advertising and you start collecting information about who you're advertising to, and once you start collecting data in your pixel, what Facebook can do is create lookalike audiences or custom audiences where if they go into your profile, they go into your website, they open the form, they can collect that information and retarget those guys in a custom audience pool. We don't need to worry about that. We'll just continue on. Detailed targeting, we want to open that. So you just want to fill it out with whatever you think your ICP is interested in. In this case, someone that wants a bathroom renovation done. Bathroom architecture, okay, click that. Shower. Modern bathrooms, sure. Bathrooms, kitchens and bathrooms. You could do kitchen renovations, let's just throw that in there. Just a couple, and what I like to do, I like to define it further. And you have one section with bathrooms, and the next section is home improvement. Let's click that there. Renovation, placements. I like to turn off audience network. That's so weird. There you go. What even is audience network? I don't even know what that is. We're gonna turn that off. Turn this off as well. So that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. We're gonna go into our ad level now. Let's just call this ad 1. As we scroll down, we'll create a form later. Add creative. So this is the juicy part. We've got an option of image ad or video ad. So let's select an ad. We'll choose this one. Go next. Primary text. This is your ad copy. So that's that long, or short paragraph underneath your ad. I'm just gonna say that. Your headline, bathroom renovation. We're gonna change this. Call to action. You can choose whatever you like. I like to choose get quotes. Go next. Let's not do any of these. And I like to turn off every single enhancement. Cool, click done. Related media, turn that off. That's a scam, that's a scam. Anyways, all right, so you guys are probably wondering, what ad should I even advertise? So let's go to the whiteboard. I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to understand. All right, guys, so everything you need to know about creating the perfect ad for your bathroom renovation business. So the first thing you need to understand is, who is your ICP? Your ideal customer profile? ICP. So we're gonna be doing some introspective, meditative exercise where we put ourselves inside the shoes of the customer. So if we sell bathroom renovations, who's the customer going to look like? Homeowner, they own a home. We can assume they'll be around 40 to 60. So yeah, they're probably a part of the middle to upper class section. That's because they have 25, 30, 40, 50 grand to renovate their bathroom. They might be living in an old home, maybe 10 years old, that they want to increase the value of their property by renovating. Old home, increase house value. Maybe the grout's coming up, it's getting real nasty. They just want to get a whole new bathroom. Yeah, that's old home. So you get the idea, right? We want to just introspectively understand who we're talking to when we're creating our ad. So with that in mind, the next step is to record the ad. So in this section, you're gonna get, your friend, your cousin, your little brother to record an ad for you. So when you're recording this ad, you wanna make sure that you're formatting these ads in 3 different sections. So the first section towards the video ad is your hook. You wanna make sure to stop people from scrolling. And the easiest way to do this is to call out to your ICP, right? There's a psychological study that tells us that The best thing anyone could hear is their name. So if you were to just call out their name, they're most likely going to stop scrolling. So Sydney homeowner. If we want to get even more detailed, we can call out the specific suburbs. Something else to consider is that you should also be on site or mid-renovation, or even after, post-renovation. Film on site. This just helps the viewer understand that, oh, this guy does bathrooms. Something else that you can say to hook in viewers, if you don't want to say the homeowner, is you can always just say, hey, do you want a new bathroom? It's as simple as that. If you have an old bathroom, if you're looking to get a new bathroom, that usually gets people to stop scrolling. So once we've finished our hook, we want to go into the next thing is educate. So in this part of the video ad, what we're going to do is let them know about the problem. If their bathroom's old, it's stinky, the waterproofing's gone bad, the grouting's coming out, it's gone moldy, you want to let them know about that issue. And then once they're aware about that issue, you simply just want to provide a solution. Get your bathroom renovated. Then after that, you want to build some credibility. So in this part of the video, you can tell people about how many 5-star reviews you have on Google. You can tell them or show them before and after transformations that you've done in the past. Then lastly, you want a call to action. If they've watched this far, they're probably interested in what you sell. So you want to make sure to let them know what to do next. In this case, if you watch my previous video, you can about Facebook funnels, you can understand where to send them. So with the CTA, it's as simple as just ending off the video by saying, if you want a bathroom renovation in your home, click down below, click the link, click the button, call us, whatever it is. So click button. So that's everything you need to know to record and publish your first ad. Let's go back and put that into the campaign. All right, guys, so you've put in your ad, you've uploaded it to Ads Manager. What we want to do next is create our form. Once again, let's be organized and name it something nice. XYZ. Something else that you can do once you start making more ads is that you can start changing up the offer. So in one ad, you can be offering free quotes. Maybe another one, you can be doing a warranty. The next one, you can do finance options. What we can do is make specific forms that cater towards our offer. In this case, our offer was just getting a bathroom renovation done, pretty simple. So we're gonna name it that. Form type, we can do more volume. Higher intent is a way to qualify your leads. I like to do this through a website funnel. Rich creative means that you can just put a picture in there. We don't need to do that. More volume, go next. We want to greet them. Get your dream bathroom. Pretty simple. And then right here, enter your contact information. Obviously, you can always change this. This is just at the top of my head. I'm trying to speed run this. Enter your contact information and we'll contact you to give you your free quote. Full name, phone number, email. That's good. We definitely need the phone number. And then we want to add in street address, just to qualify them even more. Sometimes people are like funnel hacking and that usually scares them away. Intro, get your beer, at bathroom renovation company. We take pride in building something simple. Let's just continue. Privacy policy. Put your link there, link to your website, your privacy policy. Ending, thanks, you're set. And go to website. You can put your website in there, or you can put the next link to your funnel, so you can redirect them off Facebook onto your website. Now we want to change our primary text and our headline. So to quickly do this, I just got one from Claude, and then we're just going to copy and paste it in. So once we've done that, click publish, and you're good to go. All right, guys, so that's it. I hope this was useful. I hope you guys learned something. That being said, thanks for watching.